forecast?
Well, we've been pretty lucky so far this spring about not seeing severe thunderstorms or even tornadoes.
But this is the time of year when those things start popping up, and when severe weather strikes, your family needs to be ready. Does your family have an emergency plan? Laura Davis from College Nannies, Sitters, and Tutors joins us now to help parents cover all the bases. Laura, good to have you here.
Thank you.
This is something that, you know, my house was struck by lightning several years ago when we were all home, and it's something that, you know, our family takes very seriously.
Did you have an emergency plan?
We did.
That's great.
Excellent. It's really important that families have it. It just helps the family feel safe and secure, and especially for families with younger children, if they have heard you talking about it, it really helps them feel calmer and will participate a little bit better in what needs to get done if you get struck by lightning.
When you're making a plan like that, what needs to be included? Should you be doing a drill with your family to make sure they know what to do?
Great question. So sometimes when we think emergency plan, the first problem is we think, oh my gosh, how am I ever going to get this big emergency plan together? Don't hesitate. You just need a few key things. Most importantly, there's about 5 things. You want to know where is the safe spot in your home. And yes, do a drill, rehearse that, let the children know where it is. Depending on your house, that could be the basement, it might be an interior closet, it could be the bathroom. Let them know that safe spot and how to get there. Have an emergency kit near that area so you can grab that and go. If you have little kids, maybe put some card games in it or something like that, flashlight batteries. You also want to have a meeting place where if, you know, in the summer, sometimes we need an emergency kit because the kids are home alone.
Sure. Or
they are with babysitters or nannies, and everybody needs to know what this plan is. If you get separated, where are you going to meet? Those are the types of things that you'd put on that emergency plan. We've posted one on our Facebook site. You can go to College Nannies, Sitters, and Tutors, and that emergency plan template is there. Get started today.
Yeah, I mean, even as far as you want the plan for in your house for tornado drill, and you want the plan for out of the house if your house catches on fire or whatever the case may be.
Absolutely, it's a very critical time.
Where are you going to meet? Where are you going to go?
And having rehearsed that or having your children know that you have a plan actually calms them down a little bit too, because they can get nervous in storms.
What about having that conversation with someone who's watching your children, whether that's a nanny or the babysitter? Is that something you need to kind of establish from the beginning?
Yes, absolutely. Let them know that you have a plan and let them know that the children know about it as well. Hit some of the top points with them. For instance, if my daughter and I have a routine. So she's a little bit older now, but we've been doing it for years. And when we, listen to our weather person, because they help us know that we can track the storm so it doesn't come just out of the blue, we have a routine. And so we grab a couple of our favorite DVDs, we have we get some popcorn, and we head downstairs, and she knows that that's what we do every time we hear that weather.
Yeah.
Books are a great way to start that as well, especially with your babysitter. If it's a bad weather day, let them know that you've got some books, and you can kind of keep it all together.
Perfect, Laura.
Great advice.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Matt, this week we might need some of these tips a little later.